we hit the top real quick. Well, my shit lagging. Alright, cool. So we here to talk about. I left this alone, but fuck you, we're gonna talk about it. I was gonna leave it alone, but recently there was a podcast with Brian McKnight, and he was challenging what Marc Lamont said about him. Marc Lamont Hill, who's was on CNN, part of the Joe Budden podcast. That's where I hear about him today. He has like night school. He has a Patreon. Go check him out. Very entertaining and funny dude. You know what I'm saying? When you first see him, you think he's a suit, but very funny dude. Anyways, engaging, part of a cult. Like, my motherfucker has lived life. But anyways, with that being said, Brian McKnight was basically challenging him on certain stuff. He said, now, Brian McKnight, you kind of a dick. I ain't gonna lie. The fact like you was with one family, you left that family, you named the kid, or I don't know if it's your firstborn or whoever, but you named one of the kids of the same name you had for your other son, who you don't really acknowledge. Nigga, that's crazy. But anyways, they were challenging what Marc Lamont Hill said about him. And he said he would destroy him, not physically, but in a debate or whatever. I don't know. Now, again, I'm not saying that Mark can't lose a debate, but hey, we'll see exactly what happens. But Marc Lamont Hill wasn't too happy about that, and he responded to what Brian McKnight said. So let's get to it. You know, I cover the JBP here and there. You know, Danny from the stop, he really does his thing with that. I just come over here to make a little funny joke every now and again. But anyways, let's get to it. So Marc Lamont Hill labeled Brian McKnight an asshole. This is a quote. Leave me alone on YouTube. And explained his reasoning in lengthy detail on the Joe Budden podcast. Marc Lamont Hill has issued a response to Brian McKnight after the singer called him out during a recent appearance on Anton Daniels' podcast. I hope I said that my nigga name right. Reacting to the singer saying that he would destroy him, Hill went off and further accused him of being an arsehole. So this is a quote from what Brian McKnight said. He said, I would destroy that dude. Not physically, you don't even know me, but you called me an asshole, McKnight said in an interview before Daniels chimed in to label Hill a fake intellectual, placebo intellectual. I don't know what the fuck these niggas be saying. These big ass words. I don't know what these niggas be saying. Anyways, reacting to the comments on the Joe Budden podcast, Hill said, I don't remember us saying nothing that crazy about him. I don't remember calling him an asshole, but he is an asshole. Let me be clear. This was quotes, YouTube. Leave me alone. I know I'm saying that a lot. Brian McKnight, you are an asshole. It is not beef. We ain't got no issues. You're just an a-hole. We ain't got no issues. You're just an a-hole. I'm basing that on having interviewed Brian McKnight lots of times. You were rude and nasty to everyone on my crew and my team. You were nice to me. But the measure of being an asshole isn't how you treat the host. It's how you treat everybody around them. From there, he recalled a time he witnessed McKnight allegedly reject a fan who politely asked him for an autograph at the airport. He added that he may not know him and that his family business isn't his business, but know that McKnight is the one who has made his family drama public knowledge. When you put your family in public on blast, that might make you an a-hole, he remarked. Marc Lamont Hill then referenced Brian McKnight labeling his children evil back in 2024. That was crazy. I do remember when he said this shit. I was like, again, okay, fine. You had your previous family, whatever have you. That didn't work out. You went somewhere else. Named them the same or whatever the fuck. It was like, my nigga, that is insane. At the time, he said in a video on Instagram, in order to live a life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if the evil and negativity is related to you, as caught by Paisley. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bro, I ain't gonna Brian McKnight. You was tweaking for that comment. That is crazy. Now, again, with this little tiff you have with Marc Lamont Hill, I don't really feel like it's going to go anywhere at this point. It is what it is. It's some basic shit at this point. It's one of those, like, I ain't going to lie. For you, like, I said it a lot. For you to have a family, have your kids, go start a new family, and say that type of nonsense is like, bro, why do you try to work it out? Why do you try to kumbaya? You just over there being an asshole and a D. I'm not saying your family, you always get along and shit, but you could coexist. I don't think he tried at all. Again, I don't know the nigga. But it is what it is. It was funny. Marc got in his bag, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, at this point, and also the thing was, Brian McKnight said he tried to reach out to join them. Maybe you reached out to the fan page. I don't think you reached out to the proper JBN page, but hey, it is what it is. Or JBP page, whatever. But yeah, at this fucking point, I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is niggas on? Like, I'm just perplexed. Imagine we seeing Brian McKnight and Marc Lamont here just squabbling up. Nigga, do you know how many times we've seen Ish and Joe Budden almost come to blows? We're gonna see Marc be the first one to let that shit go. Shit, Marc almost got in a fight with Flip. He gonna be the first one to let that shit go? Hey, we'll see what happens, but I was entertained. I laughed. It was funny. Marc was in his bag. He was trying to pull a Joe or a Flip when they when people be talking crazy and they come and comment and eviscerate them and go off on them on their platform. They was coming to talk their shit. Hey, Marc, I ain't mad at it. We'll see what the fuck goes on at the end of the day. But besides all that, we will see. What do y'all think? Comments down below. Links in the description. It's been KB covering the hard times, the life, the ups and downs of the JBP. And I'm gone. You heard me. You already know what it is. Yeah. Hey, friendly neighborhood cat. Hey. Black TJ Delweiler doing this thing. Name ring bells like Quasimodo. Like, subscribe, try to hit a little bit more. I'm gone. Slimes and peace outs, gang. Aye.